Hello, good morning.
All me, right in the dead center. Look at you, killing me.
Hold on, we'll go this way.
No. All right, there we go. Perfect. So welcome back, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and right before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So this might be the last one of the week. We haven't quite figured out Friday quite yet, but time will tell. But today on our video, I wanted to discuss what does Black Friday mean for our eBay business, and we will jump into what sold. And I'll also break down one that we sold for promoted listing that I thought was kind of an interesting little
Did we
breakdown.
sell anything yesterday that we didn't tell them about now? Or like yesterday?
Don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave me a golf club.
Yeah, we sold a golf club.
Yeah.
That was a
another Volky
Titleist
wedge.
Volky wedge that we sold. I want to say $35 plus shipping, something like that.
Something like that.
First sale, these are some really nice New Balance shoes. So these were listed for, I want to say like $60. We got an offer for $45, and then I went and looked at the market to see if that was a respectable offer, and it was. 45 is reasonable. Those are almost like new condition.
Look at these. They're so nice.
So I went ahead and took the 45 plus shipping for those. Did sell via promoted listing on that one though, so negative on that one. Next up, another VHS player. So we are selling these, which is nice. This is a Panasonic Blue Line. We've had this one for a while, so I'm not exactly sure why
it
took so long to sell, but $37.95 plus shipping on that one. That's about the lowest that you're gonna get for Panasonic Blue Line when you don't have the remote. If you have the remote, it'll typically add about $10 to $15 on value for that.
We seem to never look for those remotes or find them.
It's rare. It's rare that they still have the remote. Now this is the one I wanted to dive into a little bit. So we just listed this one. This is Snorlax.
Woo!
I should have played
Big
the
boy.
Do you know? Do you know what Pokemon this is? But no, he is very big. We've sold one of these before that was a Cubone.
Yeah. That was
and that one sold pretty well too. This one we sold for, this came from the church sale, so we're already profitable on that one. This one sold for $70 free shipping. Now here's what happened. So it sold via promoted listing. So that's going to take a hit. So I just kind of wanted to show like the financial background of it. So they paid $70, they paid sales tax of $578 on there, so they're all in for $75.78. Now, transaction fees, so these are the fees that eBay charges you just for normal processing and everything, $966. Because it's sold as promoted, it ends up taking off another $378 off of that. So before we ship this item, okay,
it's free shipping.
Because it's free shipping, we come out to a total that we're going to be receiving of $56.55 for the item. So about $56. What do you think you're going to be able to ship that for?
Well, this one's not going to squish down like the other one. It's way more firm. So it's probably going to go in like a flatter box, maybe. It's probably going to go for 15.
So 15. So when all's said and done, if it goes for 15 because it's going to Texas, we're looking at $40 is what we're going to end up for.
And they paid $75.
Yeah, and they paid $75.
And then you have to pay our
buy cost.
And we pay taxes.
And then yes, if this ends up being like, let's say purely profit, we're gonna have to pay our 25% tax on that. So, and not to mention the materials that we're using to pack and ship and all that.
Except for
stuff.
like we have super awesome neighbors that give us boxes all the time, so maybe the box cost isn't as bad as other people's might be, but...
Well, I know there's a lot of people that'll source boxes. They'll spend time sourcing boxes.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. They're expensive.
I mean,
like buying all these supplies back here, I've purchased, except for like the priority shipping boxes. Those come free from the postal service. But boxes can be expensive.
I know people that'll go to like a Dollar General and they'll go to the back of the Dollar General and just take out all the boxes.
Or they'll just ask for them.
And so, yeah, that might be something we might end up having to do.
We get enough boxes. Look at this. if I could pan the camera, like our whole corner of the room is filled with already like ready to go boxes, random sizes that our neighbors give us, which I go through all the time.
Okay. So I was kind of hoping you'd be able to crunch him down like you did the other ones.
No, I can't do that with this one. I think it would ruin his figure.
Yeah, you might be right. So, yeah, when all said and done, we're probably gonna net $30 off that. The buy cost was so low. I think we paid $3.
Yeah. So it's still a good deal. So we still would have bought it.
So yeah.
But the sales price that we got for it, it doesn't actually. We don't get paid that much.
No, we don't. And I think sometimes people are like, "You sold that for $70." Yeah, that's crazy.
However.
Yeah, it's not what it always seems.
Yeah.
So, I will also say that one thing I wish that you could set up is, I wish new items that you just listed, if they go into a promotion, I wish they would wait like 2 weeks before they jump into the promotion, so that, because we listed that thing was listed for like 2 days and sold. So why would I want this to go on a promoted listing when I just listed it for 2 days?
I think you can put in parameters.
I don't know. I need to look into it. Yeah. But all right, next up, we probably sold this more than any other item in our store ever. Wii Sports.
Classic.
Always sells. We got an offer on this one. I didn't even know we had it, to be honest with you. I had to go look when I got an offer, and I was like, we have a Wii Sports in the store? Because we just sold one not that long ago. And this one sold for $19.35 plus shipping. I probably could have squeezed out another $1, but it was somebody that's bought from us before, and I actually, like, if I know you're a good buyer and you're not gonna, I'm willing to give you a couple bucks off of things, just because I know I'm not gonna have to deal with nonsense on the back end, and you're not gonna try to scam me. So, another wedge from that big golf buy. This is a what is it? A 53 degree scratch. So I think you would call this a gap wedge. Interesting brand, because I've never seen this brand before. But I did see that they sell fairly well. I think because it was unique and there was a lot of other good clubs with it, I decided to go ahead and pick this one up. This one sold for $35 plus shipping. Does need a new grip, but you know, you make sure you notate that in the listing. And they will be happy. Next up, we have almost sold out of these, by the way.
I don't really like shipping them, so that's okay with me.
I liked them just because of the unique story behind them.
I mean, they're fine, but I just worry about this getting crushed, so I always like overpack everything.
So this was a retired police officer that was taking these out, and then he was detailing the whole car to different like types of counties and stuff like that. And we picked them up for like $2 to $3 a piece. Yeah. And just the amount of detail that this guy took and put into these particular cars was pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. And you could see how he was like super proud that somebody was actually interested in the item, because they were just sitting there. This is late on a community sale day. And it sold for $30, $29.95 plus shipping on that one. I think we have 2 more of those left. I think we picked up, a total of 8 to 10?
Yeah.
Something like that. I took it out to make sure that there was not anything battery operated on that one, because we did have one that had issues. But
yeah, we like to take batteries out whenever we're shipping, because you don't want it to corrode before.
Old us did not take the same initiative, but now we did. And the last item we have was a Beach Boys record, $8 plus shipping on that one. Pay $1, sell it for $8, make probably $4 to $5 after shipping. And
but you got to buy those mailers.
Yeah.
So it's probably not as profitable as you think.
$3 profit.
Yeah.
I had it listed for 10. We got an offer. We haven't really had it listed for very long, but since we were slower on sales today, I was like, all right, I'll take it just to keep the store moving. So I guess, what does the impact of Black Friday have for our business?
I think we won't sell very much, because we're not putting on a Black Friday sale.
No, so I think people think Black Friday, they think deals, they think discounts, and they also run to retail stores. So they don't typically think, I'm going to eBay to purchase items. If I remember correctly, last year eBay was basically dead on that little weekend period. So I'm not expecting much in terms of sales.
And I think we put a sale on Black Friday last year.
I think we did, out of panic and honestly, it's a little bit of just not being smart about it. I feel like to the most degree, for the most part, fourth quarter for eBay is basically winding down. You're going to have some trickling effects that'll come in.
I don't know. I kind of feel, yeah, you'll have the trickling effects because people will, like I've been experiencing this week, order something from a different store, get it in, and they sent you the wrong item, and now you can't find it. So now you go to eBay to see if they have something, and then...
Yeah.
So we're like the backup, I think.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting. I'm not too optimistic that we're going to have great... But that's fine. You know,
It is a recession.
Yeah, it is a recession, and we're doing enough to get by. So,
yeah.
So yeah, as far as listing goes, the last 2 days, I think I've listed over $1,500 worth of items.
Yeah, we've just gotten really good supplies.
Well, really good supplies, and it wasn't like an overly large amount of work either. So, you know, because there was a few items in there that were like $100 for this, $150 for that, $240 for the boots. Like some of these things, like you list that one item, that's a lot of money, and these are items that will sell. Like just like the Risk game already sold for $165. These are really good items that are going up. A bunch of cameras yesterday. We already got an offer on one. So there's a lot of stuff that's out there, and so we are almost on. I'm not expecting to do anything on Thursday. No. Like Thursday is Turkey Day. I'm watching football.
It's my birthday.
It's Turkey Day. This is my favorite day of the year every year.
I know, because it's my birthday.
Yeah, no. And you're getting a big turkey for your birthday. Look at that. Yeah. But for today, we have our Whatnot auction. So I do have like a couple things I want to set up. I'm not going to list any more items. I do need to list the buyer appreciation. And then I want to add a couple things to where we can just grab some other items.
We're doing video games tonight.
Yeah, it's all video game stuff.
What is today? The 22nd of November. 9 Eastern.
Yeah.
Or Whatnot.
So I want to make it to where we can just grab an item, put it up there, and run it, and not have to worry about putting in the new listing. And I don't want everything listed that's going to be on the show. So I've got the first 20-something listings put on there, but then after that, it's like I don't want to spend any more time because it's just a time suck.
Yeah.
So
for probably not much money.
No, I'm really not super optimistic.
Are there any like saves on the show yet?
We had 2 people, but they've been saved for forever. And so I keep going back thinking, all right, maybe some more people have... Nope. Yeah, we're still at 2. So I think we're going to be getting rid of stuff cheap, but that's whatever. It's whatever. Other than that...
Not too late to cancel.
No.
Just do like a lot on eBay.
I'd rather just get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
The amount of time that I've spent at this point, I want it done.
We're running.
We're running it. So, other than that, you'll be packing and shipping. It shouldn't take too long because it's not that many items. And so I'll do the loop.
I will be cleaning and cooking for tomorrow.
I'll have a couple items that I'll list on eBay. I'll get the thing added for the buyer appreciation and the other little tags. And that should be pretty much it. I don't think I have much else to do today, so it'll probably be a shorter day for me. I worked the last 2 days like all day.
Yeah.
So
ease into your Thanksgiving holiday.
Yes, slide on in. But yeah, anything else you'd like to add before we go?
I don't think so.
So maybe see you Friday, maybe not see you Friday.
Otherwise, it'll be Monday.
It'll be Monday for a big shipping episode.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If all the eBay stars align.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, all right. Happy Thanksgiving, and y'all take care.
Go Lions.
Boo. Go Packers.